So what's going on, guys? OGR back with another New York Giants video. Before I get into it, spike that like. If you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Really does help the channel out. That being said, I'm going to be bringing back my Friday lives, and I'm also thinking about bringing back the tripod with KB and the Hub. We'll see if they want to do that on Sunday, and I will be doing for at least the next couple weeks the playoff games, one a week, live on this channel. And I'll also be getting into my draft previews as well. But with no further ado, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Sorry, you may hear dinging. Mike Nolan just got fired by the Cowboys, but that's not what this video is about. Subject matter is Daniel Jones in this one. Why? Because I've heard one Giants channel in particular say Daniel Jones is not the guy moving forward. And even a broken clock is right twice a day. And I'm not even going to discredit that channel. Because you know what? He could be right. The fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter because I know my history. And to all these channels that don't like Daniel Jones, or people that have the opinion of Daniel Jones not being high, when you knew the writing was on the wall for Eli, did you think that the Giants were going to instantly find their next replacement? I thought it was going to be a long road ahead. That's why I never wanted Eli to leave. Because I know how daunting it is to find a quarterback in this league, because I lived through it. That's why I tell you, learn your history. Because before there was an Eli Manning, there was a Phil Simms. He was the Messiah. He was the chosen one of Giants Nation. And it took 10 years to replace him. It wasn't really till Eli when we replaced Phil Simms. I went through Dave Brown. I went through Danny Cannell. I went through Kent Brown. I went through Kerry Collins, even though he was more of a stopgap. And yeah, we were winning with Kurt Warner. But that's the realization Giants fans don't get. It could be the next decade or longer before you find your next quarterback. Now you're probably saying in the comment section, oh, we got to run and draft somebody at 11, don't we, OGR? No, I build differently. I don't believe in starting a franchise off with a quarterback. More often than not, in my eyes, they fail. Similar to Mitch Trubisky. Similar to Blake Bortles. I believe in building your team and then mortgaging the future to go get your quarterback. Or maybe even do the Green Bay model where you take a young development guy and you sit him behind your franchise quarterback. But that's only seemed to work for Green Bay. Again, I ask you, did you think it was going to be easy? Because I didn't. And you look around the league and you say to yourself, this is an epidemic. And it is. Miami have not found anybody to replace Dan Marino. That's the reality. Let's hope it's Tua Tagovailoa, because I feel bad for that franchise because they've got a good team there. Denver Broncos, same thing. They've had nobody since John Elway, despite having John Elway in charge. Chicago Bears. Did Cleveland find the right guy in Baker Mayfield? Cincinnati has gone years, pretty much since Boomer Esiason. I can keep going, guys. It's an epidemic. That's why if you dislike Daniel, you better hope and pray that he's the right guy, because you could be going through the next decade of being a mediocre team. And it doesn't mean I like this team any less. I'm just telling you the reality of the New York Football Giants. I love this team. I'm going to root for this team regardless of what happens. But did you really think it was going to be this simple to replace Eli Manning? I did not. And I think a lot of people overlook that. I hope Daniel Jones improves by leaps and bounds in year 3. Because if not, get ready for mediocrity, Giants fans, even with an improving team. You know, tomorrow's video I'll be talking about Dave Gettleman. And then obviously I will be live streaming Tampa and Washington. And anyways, guys, it's been OGR, and I'll catch you on the next vid.